From that downtown apocalypse, rocking this with cartridges. Full clip, straight bullet, random who the target is. Bystander, my standing, the way of the savages. Stay hungry, that's savages, they killing all of this. Ominous, not communist, the key to dominance. OG, only way for me, I got some time in this. Mirror my society, the beauty in the violence is what I miss. And you hear it clearly when I'm rhyming this.
With the Las Vegas Raiders. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard
rhyme style
line.
heavenly. Learn my pedigree, burn my effigy, spit my therapy, smoke my remedy, passive aggressively, choke my enemy, invoke my revelry, provoke my devilry, bucket list trilogy, war porn industry, terminate, assassinate with extreme bigotry, heavyweight armor plate, subatomic energy, Necronomicon, triple hexagon, one level beyond, the devil's word is on, put murder on a song and a murder in your palm, birth rate, death toll, underwater death roll, crocodile tearing, devil loving, God fearing, bioengineering, stem cell cloning, play with the bowling, international zoning, 7 samurai all die by one rolling.
Losing yardage back at the 22. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
God hammer merciless, sonic rock turbulence, armors on gunmetal, matte black surfaces, squad with the virtuous, charge for the murderers, bars for the dark heart, lost in the urban grip, torn from the flame of the chin for analysis, profile of the new world, the dominance, broken equilibrium of Americana promises, war porn, risen from the hands of the bottomless, and watch, still being dropped from the Fallopian, the fire for the entire empire, Zirconian, it is Nickelodeon anime, pandemonium, quickening of arbitrary death of associates. This is war porn, banging that colloquium. Get your door blown off the hinge and quote to him. Blow my brains out remotely from the podium. Great cerebellum decorations of the holiest. 7 levels of heaven and ceremonious. 9 levels of hell before the lowliest. Fabricated, modified, and hypnosis. Floating hallucinations while I'm sitting in the lotus.
Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now. First and 10.
I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Turning out camera system incredible. Can't put $1, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me broke? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me woke? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself. It's a solo mission. Running up the turn. 95. Check 56. 694. 56. Months 56. And run, Bimbo. Bang, 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 bang.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
Carr's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
Carr now on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
And that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
7-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Carr. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Rasul Douglas picks it. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
49-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I was a blessed with no one fail. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and go to chill.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. Look at the big man rumble. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
7.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Delta. Mike's 5-4. Exit, exit. Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
Now Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Delta. 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic.
Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yardage on 1st and 2nd down.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The 2-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Counter play with Jacobs. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
And it's 3rd down.
What now?
From the gun, Carr. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Carr. He'll look down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
And the Raider first
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 16. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. Doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Trenton Cannon on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Fire down. 25 the mic. We got 25 the mic. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And an incomplete pass.
Bridgewater's pass.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Bridgewater now. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, 25 the mic. 25 the mic. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, 25 the mic. We got 25 the mic.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Stays on his feet, and he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Ooh, with a juke. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Check.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater looking for the out route, and he's got more.
Bridgewater's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go, D.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 71 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
He's brought down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Raider.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Jacobs. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Running is Jacobs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Panthers' 2-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll run with Jacobs, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a 1st down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
55, my guy, 55.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Bridgewater to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 42, Mike 42, check, Mike 42. Touch your line now.
Now Bridgewater. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Jacobs. Shedding through the defense. And some room to work. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Bridgewater to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Max Crosby in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. I got it. Alert for a lock. Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike.
Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Complete to Robbie Anderson. That's a gain of 9.
Here's Bridgewater.
And 11.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
By the Raiders.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Today's final score.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.